Welcome to the 6th week of the Capstone class. Since you already know the structure of the course, we're going to jump right into the assignment summary. First, you're going to want to review this video. Next, you're going to want to read Chapter 6 and review the PowerPoint presentation for Chapter 6. For the assignments this week, you will complete the course participation, top 10 topics. You will be creating a PowerPoint presentation with your team members about what top 10 topics you found the most valuable so far within the class. It could be within an assignment, it could be Globus, it could be within a textbook. It's up to the group. It doesn't matter to me. Just what have you found valuable up to this point? Some of you may say you don't like this assignment, you don't understand why we're doing this assignment. Well, number one, it's a recap of what we have covered so far. And also, it makes sure that you are communicating and you're participating with your team members. Next, we have the Chapter 6 Smart Book. Then we have the Global Simulation Mid-Game Peer Evaluations. That's a new assignment. You have not completed this in the past. The mid-game peer evaluations are within Globus. Okay, they're very straightforward. You're just going to evaluate your team members. You don't have to submit anything to me. Next, we have the Global Simulation Module 6 Report, which you're familiar with the format of those by now. The Global Simulation Decisions for Year 10. And lastly, the Chapter 6 quiz. So now let's go ahead and jump into Globus. Here we have the Year 9 scoreboard. As you can see, for Year 9, Company D is still leading charge with 104. Company C is right behind at 103. So as you can notice is Company D dropped 2 and Company C gained 2. If Company C would have gained a few more, they would have been number 1. Now keep in mind, this is only Year 9. This is not overall. Okay. ADC is at 89. They dropped 14. And Company B dropped 17. Now, you would think that I would get onto them and think that, oh no, they're in trouble. But sometimes if you're tempted to try something new and change up your strategy, you will drop a certain year. So I really don't have any concerns yet for ADC or Company B because they might be making changes to their strategy, and that's why they dropped. Now, next year, if they drop again, yes, absolutely, I would have concerns. One thing, though, I would point out, though, if you analyze the data here, Company C is the only one who gained points. So I would say Company D, you better really watch out for Company C. With that said, though, Company D has actually been getting on the scoreboard, not only for us as the top team, but other colleges use the global simulation. I think there's usually approximately 2,000 teams any given semester that are in the simulation. We don't compete against them, but our overall scores are judged against the other teams, and they have a ranking. And Company D has been making it in the top 50 of those rankings. So Company D, don't drop too far, and who knows where you may go. I had a team in the past that did so well, not only within the course, but within the simulation competition of the other colleges. They were asked to compete in a competition down the road, so keep that in mind. Now let's go ahead and jump to the game-to-date scoreboard. Okay, game-to-date, Company D is 109, Company C is at 108, Company A is 93, and Company B is 90. So then again, it's close. The only concern would be a little bit with B because you're at 90, and I know you're close with A at 93, but you really don't want to dip below that 90 mark since D and C are over 100, and it's hard to gain a lot of ground within the game-to-date scoreboard. You could gain a few points here and there, but it's hard to gain like 15, 20 points. Not saying it's impossible, but it's challenging to do so. So Company B, you really want to close the gap. Right now it's about a 19-point gap between you and Company D. So if you can get that within 15 or 12 in the next few weeks and then keep on narrowing it, you have a chance still at winning a simulation. But all in all, everyone's doing pretty well. Just A and B, you're the only two teams that really has to continue to narrow the field and catch up to D and C, or otherwise it would just be you competing for third and fourth place, and D and C will compete for first or second place. So that's the only reason why I say that. But, you know, keep it up, though. Everyone's, you know, submitting great reports. Keep in mind, I want to see you continually improve those yearly reports. Don't submit one, get 100, me make some good comments, and you say, oh, okay, we'll just keep on submitting the same kind of formatted reports. That's not what I'm looking for, you know. Keep on pushing yourself. And I say it in the comments, too. Push yourself hard and be creative. You know, this is your chance to do that, you know, to gain that experience. So have at it. You know, if you try something new and it doesn't work out, you know, I'll look at it as, hey, you know, at least you tried something new. Maybe I didn't like it, but I'm sure I wouldn't deduct a tremendous amount of points because I would applaud your effort of trying something new. So, well, keep it up, everyone. I hope you have a great week. And as always, please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns. Take care, everyone.